The following program was provided by an independent producer solely responsible for its content. The opinions expressed do not necessarily represent the views of this station, its staff, board of directors, or underwriters.
Welcome to Game Shift. Tonight on the show we have Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, Psychonauts, Borderlands, Dark Souls, and South Park and the Fractured But Whole. Welcome. Thanks for watching. Anyway, tonight we have the first video is Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Old game. So this is what Xbox has done now is they made it backwards compatible all the way back to the original system.
Nice.
So this was on the original system, one of my favorite role-playing games. And actually, the graphics look pretty decent.
Yeah, they're not bad. I mean, you can tell they're dated, but they're still decent.
But and I think they look a little bit better than before. They said they were able to actually make things look a little bit better.
Nice.
And the load times are crazy fast. So
I would hope so.
Yeah, there's barely any load time. It goes loading and then you're right back.
Yeah, you should be loading right off the hard drive as opposed to the optical disc now. So.
Right. And yep, that's exactly what happened. And the strange thing is, if I own these games on the original Xbox and I downloaded them, they just show up in my queue.
Nice.
So yeah, I got this, which was a nice surprise.
Yeah, very cool.
And this is like BioWare with Star Wars, which is a great match. Which they did Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, and then Part 2, and then someone did was it BioWare that also did the PC version, I believe.
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, which was really good as well, but not well received at first, and then it blew up.
Yeah.
Because they expanded the worlds. But yeah, the cutscenes are okay. It still looks better than. It looks way better than what I remember it actually. I remember the video was very grainy. So it looks, and I actually gave it 8. Yep. I'm not going to give it a perfect 10, which I would have back then, but it's definitely showing its age.
Yeah, well, it's all good.
Yeah, and
definitely
I enjoyed it.
Holds up. It's a classic game.
Yeah, and you can see this heroes. You got to protect. You're trying to actually find the Jedi and join her in the battle, and you're learning that there's Sith Lords and stuff like that. You got to figure it out as you go along. Nice story. It was very well written. BioWare did a great job, and then they just made a name for themselves. This was where you could pick it's one of the pick your type of adventure type things where you can choose what you say, which then went off and went on to their next games. So Mass Effect is a good example of that. Mass Effect was their next game after this. So
you can still see the faces aren't quite there yet. They're trying, but this is the evolution of gaming, folks. It's a step-by-step progress, and they weren't quite there yet. The faces look nice, but there's just something wrong with them.
Yeah, exactly. And when they're talking, the lips are out of sync.
Yeah, very out of sync.
Which now they really put everything into that.
A lot of work into it now. So.
Yeah, but I mean, for the time, it is what it is. It was a great game, and they released this, and just everybody was like, "Wow, this is the best game of this time."
Yep.
It works. Definitely works.
Definitely was a good game.
Yep. So this is just the adventure starting out. He wakes up. He's got to figure out what's going on. He doesn't remember anybody, and they're constantly reminding you that you don't remember who they are. We've served together. Why don't you remember me?
Because I'm a player just starting this game.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Exactly. So it was good, and a couple of characters from other Star Wars games do show up in it. So
good.
Pretty good. I enjoyed it. I got to play it through because I actually never beat this game.
Wow.
So I want to get through it. I got pretty far into it, and then I just gave up. I don't know why. But I want to beat it this time.
Okay. Well, we'll hope for you to beat this one
next
time.
And next we have is Psychonauts.
Yep, jumping into Psychonauts here.
Which another great game, backwards, Xbox One backward compatible to the old Xbox. And this is one of Tim Schafer's games, Double Fine.
Yep.
They do a lot of comedy games. Full Throttle was one of their games on the PC. Yeah, I couldn't figure out what to do there. I died. Oh, surprise.
Yep.
And then I do the exact same thing and live. I don't get it. So.
And he goes for it.
I'm gonna make sure I'm swinging a lot. I gotta be facing it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna make it.
He made it.
I was trying to make sure I made it. I don't want to die again.
We don't want you to die. It was just amusing as heck to watch you die.
You don't want me to die. It just happens.
Yeah. Stand on the top of the ladder. There you go.
I wasn't sure if there was a ladder there at first. I was like, there's a bump there. There should be a ladder right there.
Mm-hmm.
But excellent controls for a platformer.
Yep.
It's pretty good. Probably the 3D effects in the platform. Really good job. The comedies are there.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is there. Tim Schafer just writes all the best games like this. So
yep.
You can't get any better. He did The Cave, which was good. That was his next game. I gave this one also an 8 because it does, once again, shows its age.
Yep.
But very fun game. People still talk about this game today, and he said he was going to make a part 2 and hasn't yet. And, people are still complaining about that. Make your second game.
That's all good.
But he'll make it when he's ready. He's
yep.
doing other things. He's actually remaking some nice ones. I think he should remake this so it's in 1080 or something. This is not high def.
No. Definitely not.
It's not high def, but it still looks good.
Yep. Looks like it's 800 by 600, but that's
yep.
still fine. Maybe 1024 by 768. Who knows?
Exactly. So I think they should put it on the Nintendo Switch, something like that. They good game for stuff like that. Like this level, you could actually balance with the
yep.
with the controller. But yeah, more of a platformer, and you got to figure things out. These rooms get a little disorienting, and
yep.
you got to figure that out. That's what he's doing now. He's kind of telling me what to do.
Yeah, it's still fun either way.
I think I do fall again. I'm gonna die.
Yep, he died, folks. That's death number 2 tonight.
I misstepped. I know. We'll see. There's probably gonna be another one. I'm a little more careful here now.
A little more careful. Not a lot, but somewhat. Round. Come on, you can do it.
Like
you can do it.
House.
You can do it. Oh, almost stepped off. Come on, he's got this. He's got this.
But I mean, it's a good game. It's interesting. Another good story because he writes very well.
Yep.
Double Fine's been around for a long time. They know what they're doing. Another one of those very well-respected companies. When they come out with a game, you're like, all right, that's a good one.
Yep. Hey, made it.
Can't touch those spider webs yet. I don't have the power.
Hello? Hello? Guess I'm...
What are you going to do now?
I know. I had to think about it again. But this was not where I was supposed to go. There's a door over there.
Can't open the door. Turn on the... Nope, can't do that.
I was thinking I could punch the lights. But yeah, the door's open.
Yeah.
I could have just walked right over.
Oh, well.
Don't go in the spider web.
Yes. And he finds curtains. What's behind
so
the
yeah,
curtains?
you're basically at a Psychonaut camp.
Yep.
And you weren't even supposed to be there. You snuck in, and then because they sense that you have certain powers, and they said, all right, we'll keep you. You can go stay in the lodge until your dad comes.
Yep.
So he's on his way to pick me up, and then he wants to basically learn the powers before his father gets there. So he's trying to rapidly learn his superpowers. And it's interesting, and it plays really well, and people still love it to this day. It's also available on the PC and I believe the PlayStation as well.
Nice.
So, PC version looks pretty good.
Yep.
Because it'll widen up the screen for you with
yep.
the video card.
Very nice.
Yeah, that's not a bad game.
Nope.
I'd play it a lot. I will play it a lot. I'm going to try and beat this one too. Didn't beat it as well.
There you go.
All right. Next up, we have Borderlands.
PC, 2K Games. Another classic. This is a first-person shooter. Really decent storyline. A little linear in the quests, but that's okay. That's going to happen. This is again an older game, so quests back then tended to be very linear and not so much free roaming. You can roam around, but you just won't accomplish quite as much. As is typical with first-person shooter, you get multiple weapons, multiple upgrades that you can get access to and just have some fun with. You've also got access to vehicles in this one, which is a lot of fun, especially if you don't know how to drive them to begin with, which is, takes a little getting in. Bad dog, bad, puppy, bad.
Reload.
Yeah, reloading is always at the worst possible time, folks. No matter which game it is, if it's a first-person shooter, you will have to reload at the worst possible time. This is another one. We gave it 8 phalanges. It has the potential to be a 9 or a 10. Just there's little things that nowadays you're so used to that back then you're like, wow, this could really be improved by just having these couple extra things.
Yeah, not because of the graphics.
No,
though,
the graphics just still hold up.
Yeah,
Yep.
these are cell-shaded graphics, and they
Yep.
still use them in the newer
newer
Borderlands
ones.
today.
Yep.
So, yeah, I love the graphics. I love the style they went with, and just the way they're animated and all
Yep.
the characters are. It's awesome. The bosses and all the bosses that are like
Some of the bosses get a little on the naughty side,
Right,
so that's why it's
exactly.
rated M for mature.
and they're very different, and you can beat them in very different ways.
Yes, you can.
So yeah, you got to get used. You got to find their weaknesses.
Yep.
Which is pretty
Roam
cool.
around, find all the money you can, find all the ammunition, and all the assorted fun stuff. I think I should be able to get a vehicle here in just a sec as soon as I raid this box for its cash. I can't push that button. Nope, doesn't do a darn thing. That's okay. Let's run over this way, and
Yeah, the vehicles are fun. It's like
they are. And there's several different vehicles you can pick from as well. Excuse me. Hey, more stuff. Ammo. Yay, reloads.
Guns. You can get guns. You can find guns in weird places.
Yes, you can, and some of the
yeah,
weirdest
upgrade 'em.
places.
usually you beat the boss though, and you get some
Yep.
type of high end. But yeah, they're all over the map.
Yep. For those of
Toilets.
you unfamiliar with Borderlands, there's 3 characters you can choose from. Each have their own powers and weaknesses, so it makes it fun. It's never quite the same game twice, but it's pretty close. Yay, my shield gun worked. Cool. Run back down here. Pick up some money. Why dogs are carrying cash, I don't know. I don't care. Let's run over and get the car. Let's have some fun now.
Yeah, I love the vehicles in the game when just they're fast. You can run
They're
over
fast, and
enemies.
they're mostly easy to control, kind of, sort of, in an interesting sort of way. Mostly.
Yeah, I drove off a cliff
I've
a lot.
driven into and around and on top of things. Okay, what color do we want? Let me see
You
here.
could see me driving on that someday and drive right off the cliff. More permadeaths.
Yes. Let's go to the driver's seat. There we go. Okay, let's take this thing out for a spin. Nice little blue car. Gets pretty decent mileage. Comes with weapons. So good for traffic.
You're in the front with
I'm in
the
the front with the
convertible
machine
top
gun.
open.
Yep. It's all good. It's all good. Take it for a little spin. See what we can see. The roads are clear this time of day. So nice.
The maps in this game too are
Pretty decent. Yeah.
pretty big. When you go into the next area, it might load for a second. I don't know on the PC, but I know on the Xbox it loads a little bit when you
Yep.
get to the next part. Does it do that on the PC as
A
well?
little bit.
Yeah.
It's not so
It's
bad.
not bad, right.
Unless you're really loading to a new area.
You're right. The
the
programming in
teleport,
this game
yeah.
was really good.
Yeah, it's nice and tight. Oh, got people up over there. Hey, there's another guy who doesn't like me. But yeah, typical first-person shooter, lots and lots of fun. Great to get some stress out. Just go in,
Role-playing elements
blow some
to it
things
as
up
well,
and-
right?
a little bit.
As far as like the weapons with the point system and all that stuff.
A little bit there, yeah. You
Not
get
much,
to
but I mean, it
move
was
some
there.
stuff around.
Yeah,
Get some skills, which is kind of nice.
it was definitely
Yeah. And this goes on sale
introduction.
probably 2-3 times a year, so definitely well worth the few dollars it'll be. Probably $2 to $3 you can get the whole bundle.
Yeah, yeah.
So not too bad.
You'll get it with a couple other great games.
Yep. Anyways, Borderlands, let's get on to Dark Souls.
Right, yeah. So I was actually trying to do for Halloween like a Friday the 13th, but my Friday the 13th had to do an update.
Yep.
So I was like, oh, Dark Souls is a pretty dark game. And
It's
You
pretty
know.
dark, yeah.
so you start out in a cell, of course, and you just figure out how to get out of the cell or whatever, which is basically, in this game, just open the door and then everything happens.
Yep.
This is one of the most difficult games I've ever played. You're going to die a lot.
I agree with that saying a lot.
Right, and I will die a very, very lot. But yeah, you basically walk around. You're going to collect souls. It gives you more strength. You know, you can get different weapons, but you have to find them.
Yep.
typically you don't have to beat every single boss in the game. You might have to come
good.
back to that area later,
Yep.
you know, and beat them if you get a better weapon, if you want to. But if you get past the boss, if there's a way to get past them without beating them, you never actually have to go back and beat the boss.
Nice.
So I haven't played this in years, so I was trying to remember how it started. I thought it started out a little differently, but so yeah, I'm just gonna escape my cell here. This has, by the way, really good graphics for the year that this was made. I think this was made at least 10 years ago, maybe. I want to say.
I don't know on that. We'd have to look that up.
It was right when the Xbox 360 came out. It was one of the, maybe even earlier. No, it had to be right when the 360 came out because it was.
You just punched the wall. There
yeah,
you go.
right. The aiming system's not perfect in this, so I will miss the enemy quite a bit. I'm going to hit the wall a little.
There you go. You knocked him down somehow. Or he just got tired of you swinging and just said the heck with it.
But yeah,
you can't drag his body around like that.
This is From Software. He's stuck to my leg. I don't know. He's holding on to me like, don't kill me. You're already dead.
Oh, boy.
This is From Software, though, and they make great games.
Yep.
Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3.
Yep.
But the graphics just keep getting better and better. The game gets harder and harder. It's unforgiving.
Yes, that is very true. It's definitely one of those games where, yeah, you're going to die a few times.
Yeah.
Thank goodness it's not permadeath.
Hundreds of times you might die because they you know, some of the enemies might hit you one time and you're dead.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm just looking around here to see. I thought there was a weapon in there. You light the bonfires, and that's basically like your save game.
Mm-hmm.
They don't give you too many of those either. If you're in between missions, it's a long time to the next bonfire sometimes, and you're like, "Come on, I want to save."
You all having as much fun watching me miss as we
yeah,
are
I
in studio?
keep missing. I'm going to turn around and miss. I'm going to roar at him a little.
Hey, he hit. And he's... This is entertaining as heck, folks. I could watch this all day. Hey, he killed him. And then he punched the wall. It's entertaining as heck to watch.
If you kill someone, you have to punch the wall.
I don't remember seeing that in the rule book, but okay. We'll take your word for it. Don't punch the ladder. Oh, good.
I missed the ladder. I tried to punch it.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes, see, the reason why I'm making the camera go around like that is because they like to hide things on the other side of the room that you might miss.
Yep.
There's my bonfire.
That's not much of a bonfire. It's
not as
tiny.
The new ones flare up a lot more. This one's like, you know, lighting
more like a
sword on
fire.
Yeah. Hey,
can he open the door?
Keep the sword a little.
He can. What's through the door? Nothing.
I don't think I got a weapon yet. So I have like a little dagger that I'm fighting with. Now, I know the dagger is not going to beat that guy.
Probably not.
Might be my... I didn't die yet. That's pretty good. I'm pretty far in it right now for not dying at all. But I know I'm going to die in a second.
Oh, the door's locked.
Let me out.
Nope.
Here he comes.
Wow, you're still alive.
Yeah, I'm still alive, but barely, right?
Come on. You've got more than half your hit points left still.
I gotta get the roll going. The roll, that's the most important part of your control system, is the roll, to get out of the way of these.
I think he's seen one too many movies, folks. Now he's dead.
He died. The roll is your favorite, is your friend in this game, though. You gotta dive and roll past him and get behind him sometimes.
Right.
Roll, hit.
Fair enough.
What did I give that?
You gave that one a 9, yep.
Yeah, because it's an above average game for that time, and if you played the others, play this one.
Newest game, South Park.
Right, South Park and the Fractured Butthole.
Yes.
So it has all the characters from the game, of course, and you know, here I am with my with the kite
You're the same
boy.
new kid.
Same new kid, same thing. I chose strength as my weapon, which makes me look like the Thing.
Yep.
The cheapest version of the Thing you could possibly get. It basically looks like I'm wearing styrofoam on me.
Hey, you know, it's all good.
Defeat alternate kite. This was actually a pretty funny battle. Like in the The dialogue is just
Yeah.
so funny. I don't know. If you saw the cartoon, this was like he was in it.
Yep.
And they were playing this last week too. The superhero episodes of South Park, so it was pretty good.
Yeah, unlike the first South Park game, this one is not based on Lord of the Rings. This one is more superhero based.
Right. Yeah. So they're trying to get their superhero group together to make
Yep.
a hit movie.
And
Or
all
hit
because
movies.
Cartman decided that something happened and he thought he went back in time, and it's South Park, folks. You have to either get it or don't. If you get it, this is entertaining as heck. Completely inappropriate for kids. It is rated mature, and it is rated mature for a reason.
Yeah.
Actually, probably about several hundred reasons.
I put mature plus
Yeah,
because I played the first one, and this goes a whole nother level.
It does. This one goes to 11, folks.
Yeah, it is. Do not buy this for your kids if your kids are asking you for it and they are not mature enough for it. Oh,
Therefore, don't buy it for pretty much any guy who's under like 40.
yeah.
'Cause we're not mature.
Right.
This will be entertaining as heck, but no, we're not mature.
And it is. I have to say, it is fun. The controls are. They advanced the
Yep.
controls a little bit more.
Yeah, the first one had some interesting control issues where every now and then they get really just a little wonky. Where you go to do something, you couldn't quite nail it down.
This one I'm trying to. You have to hit A.
Yep.
But I get involved with the text and I'm just watching them battle it out, and then I'm dead.
Yeah.
Because
Shot,
it
he
is
died again.
just because it's so funny, it throws you off.
Yes.
And I'm like, oh, I was supposed to press A there.
Yep. Oh no, eye laser. Oh. You missed. Come on, do it. What are you picking? Oh, he's hitting his strength attack. Hey, will he do it? No. Yes. No. Punch.
That one was pretty good.
Nice. 26 points. And damage from above. Watch out. Watch out.
He's pretty much didn't want to fight me in the first place.
Nope. He's going to climb on the bed. Jump on the bed. Watch out.
This is a special attack.
That was spectacular.
So the fight ends because he decides to jump up on the bed and jump off and face plant into the floor.
Hey, you got 24 cents out of it. That's awesome. Change fell out of his pocket or something.
It is really funny if you can just like listen to the text and stuff.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't want to fight you. We're not really fighting, right? And like, no, we're really fighting. And things happen. It's just funny. He doesn't want to play anymore.
I don't blame him. Of all the video game universes that you could live in, this is not one I want to live in.
Exactly. I'd like to live in it and spectate somewhere and just walk around
Just
the town.
dealing with Cartman alone would be...
But this had me laughing like the entire
Oh,
time.
yeah.
And
very
now,
much so.
this is part of it too.
Yeah, you have to
try to get followers.
friends. Yeah.
And they'll tell you, you're not cool enough, kid. Get away from me. So you have to get a certain amount of friends before you can actually,
Yep.
move up in the ranks and open up the town a little bit more.
Yeah. Yeah. What's in the closet?
Yeah, I got to look
Anything
around
good?
because stuff's hidden everywhere.
Yeah,
The
it
drawers
is.
are usually marked with like
As
those-
befits any normal RPG,
Yep.
go and raid everything you can open and see what's in there.
I've
Ooh,
been
bolt
doing
of
that.
cloth.
You get some stuff. You get some, a lot of items you can use. You can, I could have.
Ooh, wet wipes.
You can choose your superhero power too at the beginning.
Yeah, there's like 3 or 4 different ones.
Yeah, there's like speed,
Yep.
power, and strength.
Yep.
I think I chose strength.
Come on, you can get in the attic. Come on, do it.
Speed would be pretty funny.
Oh, please don't do anything here. Oh, please don't.
I know. Yeah, I'm not.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
And that's what we can show you of
Yeah,
South
exactly.
Park Fractured But Whole. Yeah, it's
But I gave that a 9.
it is a great game.
Yeah, I gave it a 9 only. There's no issues with it really. It's just it's South Park. It
It
deserves a 9. I only didn't give it a 10 because like it's a 2D.
Yep.
Most of the time,
It's the cartoon.
Exactly. It's exactly like the cartoon, But yeah, there's special attacks. It's got all that. It is a fun game.
Yeah.
Just watching that, I'm laughing because I know what the kid's saying.
$59.99 right now, just released.
Yep.
So it's going to be a while before it goes on sale, unfortunately, probably. But even at $60, it'll keep you entertained for hours.
Yeah.
It's well worth it.
Yeah. I think it's like 10 hours long again.
Ish, yeah.
Or so. Yeah. You can.
And then you can go back and play the different superhero types.
Yeah, exactly.
Because each time it's going to be a new experience.
And you can do all the side missions. It'll probably take you more
Yep.
like 15, 20 hours. Who knows? I don't know how many side missions are on there. But so next week, Assassin's Creed Origins.
Nice.
Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus.
Oh, that's the brand new one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I want to see how that is. But I think that's all I'll have.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I've got, but we'll have to wait and see.
Definitely.
So we'll see you all next time.
All right. Catchphrase.
Something, 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 dark side. I haven't got a clue what I'm doing.
The preceding program was provided by an independent producer solely responsible for its content. The opinions expressed do not necessarily represent the views of this station, its staff, board of directors, or underwriters.